Flipping this. Hey guys, I'm going to hold this till I know that you guys can hear me. I got my booties on. I've got 3 baits. And I'm back at the frog pond. There's somebody right there. I wonder if they're all right. So I'm going to hold this till I know that you guys can hear me because I have my earbuds on. But I'm back at the frog pond. The water's receded quite a bit, but I got a feeling. Take a kid fishing. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. Kick your bass. I sent your box today. I hope you enjoy it. So today we've got a couple baits. We're going to start off though by throwing a fluke. I know you're going to go, what the hell is wrong with Steve? But we're going to throw this fluke. It's the 6th Sense Flush. I have it weedless, or as weedless as I can, right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. What does that say? I can't read it. Yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with me. Wait till you hear the next video I did. Finished one today for the mechanical frog. And I have a whole bunch of smart ass jokes in it that I probably have to edit out. So if you don't know, this pond, this is where I caught the snapping turtle right there. I don't know if you guys can see me. But in the middle there, it's a little bit deeper. But I think we're going to start off by just hitting the edges here and just see if we can't get something here. Now, it's going to sound odd, but I'm going to just twitch and let it fall. This is going to sound snobbish, but it's like 68, 65, 68 miles per hour degrees. So I'm not really sure how the fish are going to react. Usually down here when we have a cold snap, which this is considered a cold snap, our fish get really lethargic and get stupid and they don't eat. There's one on the first cast. Holy shit. Yeah, sorry I swore. Hopefully you saw it jump there. Not a big one. There's not a lot of big ones in here. But that just stinks that I missed the first one. Right on the edge, though. Did you notice that? So I think I'm going to have to fish these edges. Last time I came over here, I fished way over there because I don't usually get to go over there. This is usually the spot I fish the most. But the waters went down quite a bit, so I'm hoping that I can sneak back there a little bit. Oh, I wonder what that is right there. And that was a twitch pause. There's one. Second cast, second fish. Here we go. Second cast, second fish. Now we're going to move this on the shore because I don't want to get muddy. But not a bad little one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, damn it. Well, he's back in the water. I didn't want to get muddy. Now I'm muddy. Hulk mad. I should say Shrek mad. I'm more like Shrek than Hulk. What was that? No, we gotta get. Luckily, I'm close to the car. I didn't bring extra baits with me. I'm really bad at doing that. But this one looks like it's still good. Hopefully, once we untangle everything. And hopefully not step on a rod. Hook is in me. Oh no, don't do that. We might be retying. You get old. You want to know what happens when you get old? Your sight goes. It's the worst thing about getting old, man. But I think I just got to do this a few times. I think. Hopefully without hooking myself. Having said that, now I've got it in even more of a damn jam. I don't want the hook, the line to hit that hook. I think I'm probably better cutting. And that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting free. I always have a pair of pliers in my back pocket. It's easier. I think I have one bait in my pocket, actually. So I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I'm gonna put that down, roll that rest of that up, and put that in my pocket, and retie. Probably needed to drag a little tighter too. If you don't know, I use a Palomar knot for everything. I mean, a Palomar knot for everything. So I'm confident with it. And confidence is a huge part of fishing. Just like if you talk to Mr. Bass, so is color. So everybody says that. Everyone makes fun of that. I'm only telling you what I've learned over the years from people who are lure designers and companies, and I wasn't making it up just to talk out my ass. If I want to talk out my ass, I'll come up with something much more interesting about fishing than color. But we live in a weird world where color does matter. I say that jokingly. But confidence is a huge part of fishing. In fact, the last couple days I've been with Sabile, and man, I should have brought one of the new lures out. I could have probably fished it and not got in trouble. But we were fishing a worm, one of his worms, but we were fishing it as a topwater bait. And it was so weird to have a floating worm and getting strikes as it was just, you know, it's just a flat out, it's just a worm. And you're like, how? Oh, you gotta be. Now there you go. I cut the wrong damn line. Mother of goodness. I should just put a worm on right away. How did I do that? Anyone see how I did that? That was weird. But yeah, we were fishing. We went fishing, and or really, he went fishing. I went filming. And the thing that we were doing was we had a new worm stick, and we rigged it like it was a wacky rigged, but we used it as a topwater bait because the bait is so buoyant and has so much um, action to it. When you twitch it, you can actually just twitch it, and it works like it works like a topwater bait. And I've never fished it like that. And Patrick said, "Look, you got to try it. Just do me a favor, try it." And it's one of those things that if Patrick says it, you kind of got to just go, "Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it." Um, and I did, and it was just unbelievable how many bites I got when I was able to fish. Now, again, you're not able to fish a lot when you're supposed to be out there filming things, so you do your best, and but it was shocking on how many strikes I got. We lost a good 10-pound fish yesterday on a topwater worm stick, which was crazy to me. So this bait's pretty much dead almost already, but since I'm not walking back to the car, we're using it. And I hope you like my booties. So we are 2 for 2. 2 casts, 2 fish. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Ooh, that one's in the wood. That one's in a bad spot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Obviously, I need some knot tying lessons. What the hell just happened? Okay, we're switching to. Oh, that wasn't even the knot. The braid broke. I must have. See, that's the problem with light braid. I probably dinged it with my hook when I misdid it. And that's a word, misdid it. I don't know what language it is, but I did it. I nicked it or something, and it had a little bit of had something wrong with it. So we'll go back to, of course, old trusty, a wacky rig DOA worm. I might go back to the car and get, what was that? I might go back to the car and get another hook, because I think that fluke was going to be the deal. Oh, there's bass right out the outside of where I just cast. Come up. Bass came up there, and a bass came up over there at the same time. This is like a good time to fish here, because it's the sun's gone down. Other than, I don't know if you guys noticed that we've had a lot of rain the last 2 days. We don't usually get rain in November or October, excuse me. And I know I can't see. Oh, there's something right there. Nope. We didn't do a Mr. Bass Get Your Fish On show. Here's one. Oh, this week, even though we should have, because we had Patrick Sabile there, but Mr. Bass had said I had thought that I wasn't going to. There's a fish. Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good fish. What the hell's that freaking bird doing? Oh no, it's a small one. Oh, I thought that was a giant the way it hit it. Holy cow. There you go, boys. Boys, girls, whomever. Ooh, barely hooked. That's 3. I think we've actually had a bite on almost every cast. Other than the one I lost the bait on. We've had a bite on every cast. Oh, this one messed up my hook, though. Oh, damn it. I'm not weedless anymore. The weed guard is busted. We need to have someone come up with a better weed guard. That should be a priority for some of these hook companies. I mean, it's ridiculous. One fish and this thing's already bent all out of shape and isn't going to help. And yes, I'm breathing hard because I get freaking excited to catch fish. Oopsie, almost slipped in. So I'm not into the spot like where you see me cast there over about. There's one right there. Oh my gosh, it didn't even land. I didn't even do it. It's a baby. I didn't even start to move it. Boys, I am on fire. A little small one though. He got out of the top of his mouth. That's 4 casts. 5 casts. 4 fish. There's tiny. I know what I should do? I should walk over that thing and go get a different colored worm. And go, let's see if color does matter. Because right now they're just hitting everything. And I could throw my ass in there and they might hit me. Probably not, but it would be funny. That is pretty darn cool, I have to be honest. 4 casts, 5 fish. This one did get me a little bit screwed up, but I should be able to fix it. Other than the hook in my finger right now. Oh, now my hook is completely, doesn't have that weed guard at all. It is gone now. which kind of stinks because there's a lot of grass in here. But like normal, you do what you got to do. It's fishing. There we go. Okay, that was 4 for, because we got a bite right there. We've gotten a bite on every cast but the one I lost. So here we go. Here's cast number 5 or 6. Let's put it back in that same spot. Now I've jinxed myself. I'd just like to say that. Nope. Oh. I missed that one. That was me. That was all me. That sucked. Chapman, you jerk. I want to go get another hook, and I want to throw that 6 cents flush more than I want to throw the worm. I kind of feel like I should go do that. I don't know what you guys think. I kind of feel like that's what I should be doing. Slowing it down as much as possible. So that's about the deep spot in this little pond. Right where I am right there. There was a time last year. Oh, I'm in the weeds there. So there's a patch of grass right there, right where I was going through, and that's the kind of places I really try to fish a little bit harder than the. There's a bite right there. Stay down, little one, again. So my goal tonight is to catch as many fish as Mr. Bass has caught all year. At this rate, I think I can do it. He's small, but it's not the size. It's the motion in the ocean. I'm busting chops, of course. I'd like to catch one bigger. There are a few big ones in here. However, by the time, if you don't get it on the first few casts, those big ones know where you are and kind of get out. My boy Mason did say that lately a couple big ones have been hanging out over where I don't know if you can see that over there, where the feeder is. But there's been a lot right down that edge right there. Oh, don't go in the weeds. I like that cast right there, even though I don't think I'm going to get anything. Excuse me. Oh, there's some grass right there. Ooh, some good grass right there in the water. Didn't know that. Didn't know there was grass there. Thought I knew this little pond pretty well. See, now right here is where I think I'd get a bite because of the grass. They can hang out in that grass and ambush something as it goes by. And we did get 2 bites right here earlier, but we probably scared any other fish off. We haven't even started to throw this other bait. Oh, I think it picked it up and then just ate the tail on that one. I think there's a really, really, really small one right there. Because that fish I barely even felt the tick. Wonder what the over-under of how many fish I could catch out here in 45 minutes or an hour. Because I haven't been home yet, is the crazy thing. And I got to go home and do work. But like I said, the last few days have been all about filming stuff for Patrick and a band of anglers. Oh my gosh, I talked to him about getting a discount code for everybody who watches the channel. And I think I have a great discount code for y'all if you guys want to try any of the products. On everything that'll be on the site, I have to go in and make it, so I can't really announce it yet. But it'll get you like 30% off on everything on his stuff. And there's a couple lures that you gotta have. I think you gotta have the worm stick. There's the lean back. Is that it? Nope, that's grass. I think you gotta get the worm stick. I think you gotta get the worm spin too. And there's some new stuff coming out. There's gonna be some smaller size curly mints that I don't think I can get in trouble talking about. And there's some other smaller sizes, and then some larger sizes too, dead alive, stuff like that. That just because it's so, that hyperelastic product, it lasts forever, and that's the best. That's great. So here's our first cast down here. We didn't get far enough, but we can try. This is where I wanted a fluke, though. That's why I brought the flukes. I brought my whole box of 6 cents flukes. Those flush flukes are magnificent. They're balanced right. What the heck is that? They're balanced really well. Oh, there goes a push off my bait. Scared something there. Oh, come on. You gotta be joking me. How is there not a fish there? That's stupid that there isn't a fish there. They're going out in the middle. Oh, go! That's literally about as far as I can cast with this. Yeah, but to do it right there. Right where I was. Little baby. Right where I saw it move. I think this is 6 or 7. Kind of killing it, to be honest. I'm not doing that. Finger stuck. There. This fish isn't going anywhere. This fish is caught in the upper mouth. There you go, boys. Girls, Caro. 6 or 7. I don't know what y'all are thinking or saying, but hopefully you're happy. It's fun watching somebody catch something, even if you're not fishing. It's always fun to see someone do halfway decent. Other than now I'm tangled again. Last time I was tangled, I cut the line twice, and I think that's what I did. That's why I lost that one. Now we just got to get this one more time. Which way are you going? Which way did you go, George? Holy cow, that was a lot worse than I thought. Should I walk back to the car and get a fluke? That is the question that we need to answer, everyone. Or do we stick to what we know we're gonna kill? We're killing them on this worm. I mean, the worm's killing it. And I'm just wacky rigging it. The worm's still in good shape, so I'm not worried about anything there. But do I go back and get a fluke? I mean, I kind of wanted to fish a fluke. And if you don't know, even though I don't have a weed guard, that's how I'm rigging it right there. I don't even see. I'm going to walk behind. Yes, fluke. Okay, hang there. I'm going to get a fluke. Dropping my shit and walking to the car. If I lose you, I apologize. I got to get a hook. If you ever see me, I have I got a whole bunch of terminal tackle in the back of the car to give away. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Daiichi. I always have Daiichi stuff in my car. Always have Daiichi stuff in my car. Oh, here we go. What size hook is that? Oh, that's a 5/0. That might be a little bit too big for this area. Oh, there's a 50-count bag of worms in here. Huh. Didn't know that. Is there any smaller hooks? 5/0 seems a little bit big. I think a 5/0's all I got in here. Oh no, here's some Here's some that I got from somebody. Here we go. 3-aught. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. We got a 3-aught hook now. We got one bait in our pocket. Heading back. Trying to find this rattlesnake that's over here too. I haven't seen it in a couple weeks. It's a giant rattlesnake. Let me see. I'm going to go behind the camera. Can you guys still hear me? I don't even know if anybody's even watching. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I know. Exactly. You guys want me to change flukes. I'm on fire, and you want me to use damn fluke. But I'm a giving person. The reason I'm not talking well is I got the hook in my mouth. Does anyone know how many fish I've caught, by the way? Is anyone keeping track? I think it's been 5 or 6 at least. I mean, we had the first 4 casts we caught a fish. Or we had a bite. Okay, let's make sure we don't mess up the damn Palomar knot this time. I'll take the blame for the knot. I'll blame it on my great eyesight these days. And low light. Jeez. Okay. That one looks like it's pretty darn good. Having said that, now that I'm looking at it, I think the line twisted. You don't want that in a Palomar knot. Let's just see what it looks like. I think it should be okay. Watch what'll happen. I'll cast my first cast and I'll lose the damn thing again. I don't even know. These aren't Daiichi hooks, so I'm not too confident that these are going to be very good hooks. And there's a lot of good hooks you can buy. I've said this a million times. The reason why I go with Daiichi is just they do so much stuff for like hook kids on fishing events, and really it's things like that that just make you really happy about being partnered with them. They just do so much for hook kids on fishing events, so that's why I use them. Okay, you guys are always saying, oh, color doesn't matter. Guess what color I have on? Green. Green and red. Now I have the wrong size hook, for sure. This is a 3-aught, and I should have had a 4. 5 would have been just a little bit too big, I think. But you can see that bait right there. It's a flush from 6 Cents. I really do believe it's one of the best flukes I've ever used. So I don't know if you can see me. I think you can. I'm going to put one down there. Oh, not far enough. I got to move. So I have no weight. Oh, did you see that when it came up and hit it on the top? First cast. Now I'm worried about my bait being bad. First cast. I'm going to be totally honest. I honestly felt like today was not the day to come out here. Now I'm starting to rethink my whole strategy. I just thought today, because of the weather, that this was not a good time to come over here. Because we had a cold front come through, and usually that just makes everything go crazy in Florida, bass fishing especially. It's a horrible cast, so I shouldn't hope that we catch something there. That was a horrible cast. That was a bad cast. See, now I don't have the right size hook, and you want to know what's happening? The bait is coming out. Let's see. Let's try to get one in the middle. You know, up you guys up north, the next month or so, you're gonna have to start fishing really slow, like rip baits and twitch baits and those kind of things. You're gonna want to like make a pause of 15, 20, 30 seconds. I know some guys that pause 1 or 2 minutes because that bait will just slowly rise and you twitch hard, and then that'll make erratic dart, and then you slow down so much that it starts to. Oh, there was a fish right there. Did you see it? I don't think I can get there, especially if I'm tangled. Oh, I can get there. Oh, no, I can't. So with no weight on this, I don't want it to be a top water, so I kind of twitch and then let it sit for a millisecond or a second or two. There's one. Nice jump, too. And they're usually hitting it on that pause. I don't want it to go in that grass right there, though. And it did go in that grass right there. On that 6 cents bait. There you go, boys and girls. Ooh, belly flop. Anyone keeping track by any chance? Hopefully one of y'all are. I just heard I'm halfway to what Mr. Bass has caught all year. I'm joking, of course. We're going to put it over there again. Hell, that was in the... So yeah, when the winter starts to get cooler, you're going to really want to slow down your bait, because bass will eat like once a week up north. Even down here, we have bass that get super lethargic because they're so temperamental to the weather change. So when we have a cold front come through, ooh, I did get it. There it was. It came back and ate it. This one's even smaller. Yeah, I think this little pond seems to be doing pretty good tonight. Oh, got it good. Come on, come out of there. What the heck? That's in there. No, I can't get it out. That's what she said. You know she's never said that. Oh, come on. What are you doing now? You're messing around instead of fishing with a dumb little one because you can't. There it is. There it is. See, I'm not showing you another one, because now we've tangled my line and done everything else. Boy, it got dark really fast there, didn't it? That cloud went over, that rain cloud, and things just got darker. Let's get the bait back in the water. Here we go. I should mention, because we didn't talk about it on Wednesday, because we didn't do a show on Wednesday, Monster Bass called me. They want me to do a Get Your Fish On Monster Bass collaboration, where I would pick 7 or 8 baits from the Monster Bass website and put them in a Get Your Fish On box for the holidays. It would be limited edition. I feel a little weird even thinking about doing it, since I'm not a subscriber of Monster Bass. And so I'm not 100% sure. 99.8% sure I'm not going to do it. I don't know what you guys think. I can't see what you guys think. If you would buy something like that, I mean, I'm not sure that there would be 8 baits on their website that I think would work. And in their case, it's a great marketing tool for them to get rid of a bunch of baits that they have on their website, because they buy, if you don't know this, Monster Bass buys probably, in some instances, they buy 80, 90,000 baits to get the right price. And they have, X amount of subscriptions. There's another one. They're all small, though. I need mama. But I don't think it matters what I throw here tonight, to be honest. They're eating everything. There's another one, boys, girls, mom, pop. I want to say that's at least 7. It could be wrong. It might be 8 or 9. I really don't know. But that bait's starting to look a little rough now. That flush is a beautiful lure. It really is a beautiful bait. What makes this bait so great is when you twitch it, it doesn't nosedive down. It kind of flutters its way down. It doesn't. It has really good action, and it stays. It stays flat instead of, when you twitch it. It doesn't. It doesn't go straight down into the weeds. Especially with, I don't have any weight on it at all. I just have that hook, a 3/0 hook on it. So if you can work it fast enough so it's almost like a top water, and because it sits down properly, it actually goes back and forth, twitches. Look at the bass over there. It twitches really well. It goes side to side, almost like a walk the dog presentation underwater. So I just try to give little twitches so it goes boom, boom, and then stop. Sometimes I get a little bit, my ADHD kicks in. Up, starting to rain. That rain cloud's over top of us. We might be calling it here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It might be last cast right now, because it be raining. I'll be honest. The only thing that's going to change is you guys won't see what I'm doing fishing, because I'm fishing in the rain. I think fishing in the rain's the best. Other than this rain's a little cold, yeah, I might have to go in. Wow, that would stink. Yeah, it's going to get too much. Oh well. I think that was pretty good. I don't even know how long I've been fishing. Maybe 35, 40 minutes, maybe. Hopefully. Maybe an hour. And on cue, it stopped raining. Oh no, here it comes. Can you hear it coming? I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's the rain coming. Oh my gosh. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how long I've been doing it. There's a little clock on. Oh, it's cold rain. It's cold rain. We'll get back in the car. Oh, wow. Oh, no, don't go. There goes a bag almost left me. I'm going to have to drive with my booties on, I think. I'm going to get in the car here for a second. I'll talk to you guys. Oh, I don't want to sit on my pliers. It's against the rules. Sorry for the bumpiness. My window is down. I'm going to try to wipe you off. Hold on. So, we were fishing for 40 minutes. I don't know how many fish. Does anyone know how many fish I caught? Just out of curiosity. Did anyone watch the whole thing and know how many I caught? I think I caught at least 8. Let's see what that says. I don't even know that. Yeah, that's what I said. I've caught more bass today than Mr. Bass caught all year, baby. Just joking. I appreciate everyone being here. Hey, Little. Hope you guys are having a good day. Weekend's here. Tomorrow I have that 3 baits to use in November that I think is pretty good. Oh, sorry, Foulmouth. Oh, everyone, by the way, go check out Foulmouth Fishing. I'm just going to say it right now. I've been watching his videos nonstop lately. Has a really good video about monster bass back in the day and some stuff that he knows. It's a really good one. It's really good. You can go to Foulmouth Fishing. Just look it up on YouTube. Good dude, and he has a great channel. So go check it out. So I'm driving now, and I shouldn't be driving and having the camera. But I hope you guys have a good day. Tomorrow, like I said, is the November best baits or 3 baits to use in November. You have to like and comment on that video because I'm going to give away. There's actually 6 lures in that video. Sorry, it's getting dark. There's 6 videos in 6 videos. There's 6 lures in that video, and I'm going to give all 6 away. I don't want to spoil anything, but 2 are chatterbaits. So make sure you watch the video tomorrow and leave a comment and all that other stuff. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Remember, take a kid fishing. Get your fish on. My buddy just got home. I wonder if I should stop and say hello. See you guys later. Cheers.